My low, my high, my act of kindness today is actually pretty straightforward. My low is this weekend I'm sadly not going to be able to see my nephews, but that's because my sister-in-law's parents are in town, and it's actually my sister-in-law's father's birthday today. So, they're going to spend the weekend with them, which, you know what? I only just say that, but really, I really don't have a low at all to speak of. That's like the closest I can think of. With that being said, I hope you have a happy birthday, sir. Hope you're doing well. Hope the family is doing well. And maybe when this is all over, we can, get together and make merry, I suppose. My high, I got to see my folks last night. That was really cool. Oh, I'll tell you about, I'll tell you that. When I got to see my folks last night, I'll talk more about it in a second. I'll explain more of that. My act of kindness was I cleaned up after the awesome dinner that we had, which I'm about to explain to you right now. Good morning, and happy Valentine's Day, everyone. So, I mentioned that last night I had an awesome dinner, and instead of going to Sources, we ordered from the Corny Country Club, because my family is members. And they had a surf and turf special. Man, it was awesome. There was, it's for Valentine's Day, so of course it's going to be a surf and turf special. We got our salads, Italian dressing with a crummy blue cheese, of course. And onions on it too, it was wonderful. Waffle fries, not just any waffle fries though, waffle sweet potato fries. And the Country Club actually is a really cool thing where if you order their sweet potato fries, be they like regular fries or waffle fries or whatever, it comes with honey to dip it in. It is amazing. I kid you not. And then there was the main course. Well, the Country Club always makes sure that everyone who eats there eats their vegetables. So our vegetable was cauliflower gratin. Yeah, with a cheesy cauliflower. It was very good. And I said surf and turf. We totally got steak and lobster. That's right, we got steak and lobster. And they gave us butter to go with it. It was wonderful. The lobster was cooked perfectly. My steak was cooked perfectly, even though it was takeout. Honestly, if there was even one flaw with it, is whenever restaurants, even fancy places like the Country Club, do a surf and turf special, you're not going to be getting a top quality piece of meat. The steak I had last night wasn't a ribeye, wasn't a strip, wasn't even a fillet. It was like a top sirloin, which I would say is like upper middle tier. So definitely not one of the best, but not a bad cut, to be honest. It's just not what, let's be honest. We ordered 3 of them last night, one for each of my parents and one for me. And it was $35 each. Let's be real here. That lobster was the only reason why it was even expensive as it was. That's really what it is. And again, it's Valentine's Day. It's do something nice. Although if I had a girlfriend, I would just simply cut the middleman and cook her dinner myself because, I do like to cook and I would cook for her. Yep. Happy Valentine's Day to me, 31 years in a row. And I've been single every single, no pun intended, one of them. I know it'd be easy for anyone to just guess that the fact I'm single on Valentine's Day is my low for today. In fact, the fact I'm wearing flannel pajamas right now really doesn't help my case at all with that front. But I would wear this on the weekend anyway. In fact, I wore this on Valentine's Day last year, so we're good on that front. And B, having been single for 31 years on Valentine's Day, I learned long ago that there is actually a high probability that someone like me may never be lucky in love and life. And I could see that as a means of something rather depressing. In fact, for a while, it was one of the main triggers to why, a long time ago, I did contemplate suicide. Because I didn't think anyone would love me. But then, over time, I came to realize, yeah, it's kind of depressing being single and alone on Valentine's Day. Well, I say single, I'm going to be visiting my folks later today anyway. So, there's that. But, yeah, again, it'd be easy for me to say that, I'm sad that I'm single for the 31st year in a row. And considering that last year I had gotten myself the Honda CR-V, no new car for me this year. But I'm cool with it. Because, and this is actually something, seriously, I remember doing this video day 45 back in 2018. Oh yeah, because I remember that day all too well. Partly because, I really was on the depressed side a little bit. I mean, the Eagles had just won that Super Bowl. Darn it. Anyway, my point is, yeah, I may be single on Valentine's Day. But why should I be sad by that? I mean, 30 years prior, up till now, every year up till now, I was single then. The world kept turning. People kept on living. The sun kept rising and setting at its appropriate times during the year. What should I be upset about? I told myself, I never let this get me down. Because I found some ways to cope. Really, I really have found a way to cope with it. And I'll explain something else in a minute. But what do? I look to others in my lives who do have that connection, who do have love, who do have girlfriends or boyfriends or husbands or wives or kids or whatever. I look to that as a source of inspiration for me to be happy today. Because, even though I could be, a single guy for the rest of my life, I'm not going to ruin that for anyone else. In fact, it's actually one of the main reasons why I'm totally supportive of LGBTQIA rights. Because, people deserve to find love. People deserve to be happy. Again, that's why I'm supportive of it. It's also why I'm actually it's one of the main reasons why I have no problem with, people of that community getting married in the church. Because they found love, they found happiness. Why would I destroy that? I shouldn't have any authority on that matter anyway. So, I'm good. And, yeah, I wouldn't mind being with someone, a very special someone, today. And for a long time, there's actually been someone that I really do like. Again, I'm not going to name names, because, I don't want to embarrass or offend anyone. I don't do that here. You want to ask who my secret crush is, you're free to find me anywhere. I'll be happy to explain everything. But as long as I'm on camera, I'll keep it anonymous. Just know that for a long time, I've been crushing hard on this one girl that I do know, and she knows me. In fact, we actually got to reconnect a little bit back in 2019 before the pandemic hit. And I can't really see her now because, again, the pandemic. Not for nothing, but I can't see my nephews at all if I see anyone else. That's just the rules are. And, I can't not be in my nephew's lives. That'd be, again, it's hard. It really is hard for me to, it's hard. It's a hard decision. It really is. Would I rather have my nephews grow up without knowing their uncle better? Or would I just be happy being with someone and, say, forget the rest of my family? I can't do that. It's a hard decision, but it's one that I personally had to do. And it does sadden me a little. It does. But you know what? I said I looked to sources of love for inspiration today. Don't find any love greater than that for my nephews. Because those two little boys are the reason why I wake up every day with a smile. Not at first with a smile, but the smile eventually does show up. Even at my darkest times, my darkest hours, I look to the good things in my life that I do have. I have a mother and a father who love me very, very much. I have a brother and a sister-in-law who also love me very, very much. I have 2 nephews who, they're really young to understand what the concept of love is, but, they know, but they feel love from, their mother and father and, my parents and their grandparents, of course, and from me. So, I have 2 nephews in my life that I love very, very much. I can't really be upset by that. And I have I feel like I'm singling out I have lots of other people in my family who love me very, very much, I actually have a pretty decent sized family, and, they all love me very, very much, and the feeling is reciprocal. So I'm definitely not, sad or anything. I can look to them for a source of inspiration and think, what would they do in this situation? That allows me to press on every day. And don't misunderstand me. It's never easy. Life is never easy. Again, 31 years, been single for all but 3 weeks of them in my entire life. I've had a girlfriend for 3 weeks. That was it. And this is back in 2007. And she broke up with me over a text message the day after my birthday. So, as sad as that sounds, 'tis better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. Think about that. I can say I had a girlfriend. I did. And, yes, of course. It's easy to say that, this is back in 2007, I've been a single, some would say even loser since. But, let them say whatever they want. It's times like this I actually look to, another thing I like to do is look to a quote by Dr. Seuss. Because, yeah, it's easy to think I'm frowned upon by others just because I'm a single guy. I'll never find that special someone. But as Dr. Seuss once said, be who you are and say what you like. Because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. And I just explained that I have a pretty decent sized family who most definitely matters. So, while they would like to see me happy, for now, as long as I'm pretty content right now, they don't mind. I don't think they mind anyway. I hope they don't mind anyway. Holy cow, it would sort of render what I'm saying kind of useless, wouldn't you think? Oh boy. So, what are my plans today? Well, again, I'm seeing my mom and my dad today. That'd be nice. I'll probably relax. It really is strange that there's no football anymore. This is legitimately the first Sunday, since that 1 week before the Super Bowl, that I can't really talk about football today. Because it's over. Tampa Bay won. I was wrong about my Super Bowl pick. That doesn't make me I'm not really that upset by that either. I'm actually not that surprised by it. I'm actually kind of glad that the Buccaneers won. Because, they were due first. Good since 2001, 2002, somewhere in that area. They were due for another Super Bowl win. And I'm glad they got it. And I'm glad that Tom Brady did it. I'm glad he did it with, Gronk and AB, and Antonio Brown, in case those of you know. Leonard Fournette. Seriously, the commissioner is you got a bunch of AFC guys to come on over. And Tom Brady did it. Although, I've been watching Undisputed a lot, which I'm pretty much doing that a lot anyway. But they are really curious about how the market is going to be set going forward throughout the NFL. Is this the blueprint to winning the Super Bowl? Is this the blueprint to being successful? Who's to say? And who's to say it won't totally backfire on other people's faces if it goes wrong? Which, again, these are pretty big organizations. So, comparatively, they're fine in terms of financial reasons. Excuse me. But I still want, here's the thing. Even the Eagles, which I don't really like as an organization, I still want them to succeed with whatever they do. Because those people have jobs, those people have families. They want the love and support from the family. That's another inspiration. Because, there are other people working hard to support their friends, family, and loved ones. And I can't be upset by that. It inspires me to, be happy. So, A day that you would think would fill me with a lot of negativity could not be more filled with positivity. Like, favorite, share, hit the subscribe button, follow me on social media platforms, notifications on YouTube. I'm very hoping to this video for all of you guys that watch and enjoy today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk, the channel is going to be here to lend an ear and always have your back. Take care and make good choices. Now, if you excuse me, water is starting to boil for my hard-boiled eggs. I better get going. See ya.